What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. As some of you know, if you follow this channel for any amount of time, I am a Blackvue ambassador. I've had Blackvue dash cams in pretty much all of my vehicles, except for the very first one that I started my Douchey Today dash cams on, and at that point, I had, God only knows, I think it was like a Van True something, terrible. I have been nothing but extremely satisfied and happy with Blackvue as a company and a dash cam. The customer service, the product, the user interface, the app, the upgrades, everything. It's been nothing but a good experience. And here we go. I got renewed again for another year with this amazing company. So I wanted to show you what was sent. We're going to adjust the setup in the Escalade. That's the one I currently have my dash cam in. This dash cam and that bad boy is a 970X, and this is the 970X Plus that just came out. So I'm hoping, I think the cords and wires and everything should still be the same. What we're going to do is just switch the actual units, and then what I'm going to do, because this is long overdue, I'm going to end up putting a 970X in the wife's Telluride. I don't know if you watched, again, any of the videos before this. We were hit and run in a parking lot, and stupid me didn't have a dash cam in there. That would have probably helped and would have solved a lot of mysteries, a lot of questions that I have. But anyway, I'm going to open this up. We're going to put this on real quick. And yeah, I'll have the 970X Plus. I will talk real quick about the difference, and that's it. But either way, it should be a solid upgrade. And again, I'm very obsessed with this camera. And this is what we got. This is the care package that just came. It's a very cool t-shirt, and it's black. It's not some cheap t-shirt. You know when you get these t-shirts from these companies and it's like super thin and they try to be like, oh, it's so breathable? No, that's because you cheaped out on the t-shirt. Don't try to like mask it as, you know, oh, you're doing us a favor. You just didn't want to pay for a premium t-shirt. This is actually pretty thick. This is a, oh, premium cotton. There we go. This is a good t-shirt. I will actually wear this t-shirt. Comes with a bag. Very cool. You know, especially when you live in New Jersey and they're trying to ban all kinds of bags and you always forget that you need a bag when you go to the store. That's pretty cool. Got a Blackvue hat. Very cool. Got some stickers. Actually, I'm really like a fan of this sticker. So we got some new things going on here. Definitely some cool stuff I will be putting in and around the garage. And we got more stickers here. These pens, I've actually used these many times in my office. These are pretty solid pens. They write well. And we've got one of these. I know everybody's all bugging out about the Stanley craze, but I'll dig it. So like I said, what I was sent was a 970X, the 2-channel system, same thing as I had, but this is the Plus edition. So it's the same camera, except this is the Plus. Now I didn't go with the full like LTE one. They do have that as an option. You can look into it. You can have a SIM card and have internet service provider, you know, doing all your whole thing with the cloud and all that stuff. But I'm really not in the mood to have to pay for any monthly subscription stuff. This is the same power bank that I use on every vehicle. This is what's going to go into the wifey's mobile. So this is the Blackvue Ultra, the B130X. This thing has been such a beast. It is absolutely worth it to get the larger bank, especially if you're going to be parking anywhere. It will just keep your camera charged for parking mode. What are you doing here? Get out of here. And I'm going to see what this bad boy looks like. We're going to open this up. And like I said, hopefully it's a quick swap and all the wiring is still the same. I did have one issue once when I was going, I think from, I believe, the 700 series to the 900 series. The cord thicknesses were changed, but I'm hoping that because it's still a 970X to a 970X, it just added a plus, that, you know, everything should be the same wiring-wise, because I really don't want to run any fresh wiring. I did not enjoy wiring in this vehicle. SUVs in general, not the most fun thing. So listen, I'm never one of those channels that like nerds out too much with like specifications and whatnot. I kind of just give you my opinion on how things look, the ease of install, and my overall user experience. I will read basically what the differences are from what I'm reading about Again, I don't know if I miss anything, that's fine, but just to let you know, like, kind of sort of where it's coming from, that I'm going from a 970X to a 970X Plus, and what the actual differences are. So basically, the one thing off the rip is right here, the actual lens is a little bit bigger, because it now has a different sensor in the front, which I believe what they're saying is a Sony Starvis 2 sensor on the front camera. So it's a much larger sensor, and it has more light sensitivity, and the light sensitivity comes into play because the aperture now is different from this camera and the old camera. So the old camera, I believe it had an f2.8. This one has an f1.7. I think I read somewhere. So it's going to have better low light capabilities, probably less glare at nighttime. I haven't obviously tested this yet because that's, again, I'm not going to be doing that kind of stuff on my channel. Leave that to the professionals that actually do that stuff. The design, it's obviously, like I said, the sensor, obviously it might be a couple other visual cues different, but nothing that I'm seeing right off the rip that's too big of a difference. I did read somewhere that the field of view is changed a little bit. It was reduced. I think it was like 155, I thought it said, and it's like now it's like 140 something, like less than 10 degrees difference. I'm not sure why they did that, but again, with the better sensor, who knows? Maybe there's something that they would have to do. Apparently another change is that it now supports up to a 512 gigabyte SD card, the micro SD card. Some things were changed for the operating, storage, and the high temperature cutoffs. So probably, you know, little things here and there in the software and the hardware, who knows. And one of the big things people were talking about was the bit rate. It went from, I believe it was like 25 Mbps to 60. So it's got a much higher bit rate. So yeah, those are definitely some like in-house things that are awesome. So obviously we're going to have a bigger sensor, bigger lens. It's going to support a larger SD card. So I may look into doing that. I may not. I just have to double check. I will show you putting this in. And from what I was reading, the cables are all the same from what this one website just said. So it should be just putting it in and then making sure this is now synced to my app. So I think I got to go in and take this camera that's in there off of my app. So let's do that. This time of the year drives me nuts. It's nice that this car is like a green color. I don't know if you can actually tell, but there is so much pollen. I want to just choke on it right now. So this should still be the same exact holder, but that's my setup. I take pride in that install. It was very nice. This is where we're at right now. So this is the protective shenanigans. I'm gonna take this off so we can actually get a view of this. I will unplug the camera that's in there. It's very hot because it's hot as hell out. Unbelievably hot out. This camera is smoking hot. So let me show you. Can you even see? Can you even put this down here so we have less of a chance of a glare? So this is the 970 and this is the 970X. This is going to be the front difference. This is the new one. And let me take this off so you could see that the sensor is in fact different. The screen is bigger, significantly trumps it visually. Look at that. This thing looks like it's like a I'm a shower not a grower situation thing going on here. Pretty cool. It looks nice. So the body is a little bit different. It's sticking out, protrudes more. So it is a larger setup. And the back, really not much changed. It said formatting and initializing SD card.
Blackvue for your safe driving. Starting normal recording.
So now, what I need to do is try to add this camera to my my app. So now that I'm connected, I should be able to, okay. Camera successfully verified. Disconnect your phone Wi-Fi from the camera to continue. Okay, camera successfully verified. Okay, so we've got the camera hooked up now to the app. That's the live view for the front. and then the rear, that's the live view on the rear. So everything's working. I just hooked up the cloud, so, and then I had to update to the firmware 1.002, but other than that, everything's connected. I can cut connection and the app will function completely as it did, except now we have the one rear camera out, and we also have the old front camera out. So I will be putting this in the wife's car, and that will conclude our video. I'll show you what everything looks like. It's hot out here, but that's the camera. Looks really slick. Everything went together easily. Look at the palm watch. Look, oh my goodness, that's great. Yeah, everything went together very smoothly, and I have no complaints. I'm sure I will never have a complaint because I've never had an issue. I don't anticipate having any issues, and if I ever did have an issue, I can almost guarantee you Blackvue would fix that issue in a heartbeat because their customer service is phenomenal. But that was just my experience. It's up to you guys. I always recommend people go and get this camera. I have nothing but good things to say about it. I stand by it, and that's not just because I am an ambassador and whatever. I became an ambassador because I believed in the product. I don't sit here and sugarcoat things. If you know this channel, you know I won't sit here and tell you, hey, go buy something, unless I genuinely stand behind it, because, you know, my name's on the line. Anyway, the main purpose of this video was to let you know that I have now upgraded to the 970X Plus. It is now in the vehicle. It is seamlessly connected, and now I have my 970X open and available to put into the Telluride, and that will be a video coming hopefully soon. As soon as I find the time, very much before we want to go on vacation, this will be on. So we have that locked and loaded. I have to put everything on her app and get it all set up, but everything will be good to go. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you are an OCD OG, I truly appreciate you. I hope if you are in the market for a dash cam that you would at least consider a Blackvue dash cam. You know, if you value my word, I give you my word. And I do have a discount code. I do not make commission on this discount code. This saves you money. This is for you. It is for the follower. It is for your benefit. I do not make money or commissions on that discount code. So you can go, as this lawnmower is about to start, across the street. Perfect timing. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. That is it. I love you all. I hope everybody's staying happy, healthy, and humble. God definitely did us good today because we do not have to listen to the lawnmower and all this other stuff. And it's 85 degrees. Holy smoke. F cancer. I love you all. I'll see you on the next one.